Good day, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for the subscription, thank you for the liking, and if you are here today with me, I'll say congratulations because today we'll be learning something important, something crucial, and it is we are building our website from the scratch using HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. So in this tutorial, you will learn how to create navbar using Bootstrap. You will learn how to create a web page using Bootstrap as opposed to using ordinary HTML and CSS. And in this tutorial, you learn how to build a responsive website. A website that will be responsive in a mobile, in a tablet, and in a laptop. So if you are interested in this tutorial, I'll indulge you and I'll appreciate and I would like you to watch this tutorial to the end. Welcome to my YouTube channel once again, Ask It Academy. Now, let's get to the business of the day. Let's get down to the business of the day. The first thing you will do is that, as you already know, the first thing you are doing here is to create your root folder, which is your project folder. If you don't know how to create your root folder, I've done a video about that. You can check my YouTube, the other my YouTube video, but you can still keep calm and learn it from scratch here. Now, the first thing you do, you create a new folder. Create a new folder here and name it any name you like. You can use any name literally. For me, I will use, let's say, let me use boot. That's the name of my folder. You can see this is a new folder. Nothing is here, literally. Now, the next thing you are doing now, inside the folder, you create some folder here. First, you create audio folder. Save it. You create videos folder. Enter. And you will create images folder. Enter. These are the three folders you will be creating inside your new folder you have created for this project. Now, after you are done creating these three folders, the next thing you are going to do is that you minimize this. Now, you go to your browser and download Bootstrap. If you download Bootstrap, this is what you'll be getting. You'll be getting two folders. You'll be getting your CSS folder and you'll be getting your JS folder. So when you are done with your Bootstrap, you go to your Google Chrome, you search download Bootstrap. It will bring the link for you. You click it and you download it and you see a folder like this. Simple as that. So the next thing you will do, you copy all this, both CSS and JS. You copy it, copy, then go right to your new folder. Because this folder you are using for our projects, you go right into it, open it, and paste those two folders you copied, which is for Bootstrap. Like as now we have the two folders for our Bootstrap, the CSS and JS. If you open this folder now, as you have Bootstrap files there, you go back, and if you open the folder for JS also, you will notice that it's Bootstrap file. So these two folders are gotten from Bootstrap. Now, the next thing we'll do is to open our code editor with this our folder. The first thing you do is that open your code editor, VS Code, and you open it, allow it to load and set your environment. Good. So this is our environment. So the next thing you will do, you go to File, you go to Open Folder. Now go to Desktop and search for the folder you just created, which is boot. Click on it and select folder. So you wait for it to boot. Good. After this, the next thing you will do, just cancel this and you come here and create new file. So the new file is what will be index.php. HTML. Enter. That will be your first file you create. The first file you create is what? Index.html. Now, the next thing we do is that you create another file, which is for CSS. You can name it as style.css. Enter. When you are done with that, now you go back to your HTML page, and the next thing you do is that you now create an environment for coding your HTML, for writing your HTML code. How do we do that? Keep calm. If you enjoy it, just keep calm and listen step by step. If you are enjoying my tutorial, please don't hesitate to click the subscribe button, hit the like button. Now let's move. The next thing you do, you open a tag for declaring your type that you are writing HTML code here, which is hi.type HTML. The next thing, you open the tag for HTML itself. It has two tags: open tag, this open tag, this close tag. Now within these two tags, this is where we perform our magic. And the next thing you will do after this, you open another tag, call it head tag. Head tag consists of open and what and close tag also. Within the head tag, you open another tag, call it meta tag. This is for declaring that your web page is compatible with UTF-8 encoding. UTF. Close the tag. You open another tag, call it meta also, and you name it. The name will be viewport, and you give it a content. This to declare the width of your page. So the width equals to device width, and the next one is initial scale equals to 1. You close the tag. Interesting. Now you save. Always save your file, please. You can press Ctrl S, or you come here and click save. Simple as that. And the next thing you do is that you now link your Bootstrap CSS file, JS file, and your normal CSS file that we created, which is you link this file, and you will link this style.css file. You must link it before you start anything. If you don't link it, your Bootstrap will not work with your HTML. So how do we link it? We introduce what we call link tag. This is a link tag. href. So you put the link, the path, this CSS folder. Then inside it, you look for bootstrap.min.css. Okay, you declare that it's a style sheet. Close the tag. And the next thing you do that you link your normal CSS style file. You link same href, and the path is style.css. You declare this a file style sheet. Save this, Ctrl S, always save it, please. Now we have linked our CSS file for Bootstrap, and we have linked our CSS file for normal one. Now, what the next thing? The next thing we'll do is that we exist the body tag and open the body tag. So this body tag will be the one that will contain all the files in our page, all the web page. This body will contain it. But right before that, you must always remember to create your title tag. This title, you just give your web page a title. You can say Bootstrap project, Bootstrap page, Ctrl S. Always save your file, always save your work, please. Now, the next thing we'll do, within our body tag, the first thing we'll do is that we'll start with introducing our nav tag. Right before that, let's try and check our web page. Maybe it's in content, so minimize this. Come to your folder. And see, this is our file now, index. Open it with browser. Good. This is our web page. You can see this is the title, Bootstrap page, and the web page is blank now. You can see it's blank. So the next thing we'll do is that we now try and code for our navbar. We do what we code for our navbar. Without coding for our navbar, you cannot start anything, because the first thing that appears in the web page is your navigation bar. So we start by coding for our navbar. How do we start that? Just go back to your code editor. Now you open a tag called nav tag. Close it. As open and closing tag also. Now please listen and keep calm and follow this step by step. How to create a navbar is easy. Just have to follow it step by step. The next thing you do now is to declare the class. The class of the nav tag. Declare the class. So the class should be navbar expand md navbar dark. We want the color to be dark. Then fixed to the top. We want our video's background to be dark also. You save this. The work of all this code is like a command using in Bootstrap. So you use all this command to style your navbar. Now let's save this and go back to our web page and see if something happened there. I can see something happen here. Good. That's the work of what you just did here. Now let's move forward. The next thing you will do here, you open another tag, div tag. Within this div tag, you give it a class, and call the class container build. The class in Bootstrap. Save this. Always save your work, please. Always save your work. Now after that, you open another tag, anchor tag. Give it the class, and the class will be navbar brand. Then you give it a link. Since you are using Anchor tag. Anchor tag has to do with linking, to link one page to another, to link one object to another on your web page. I give it a link which is href. I just put the sign there for now. Now the next thing you will do within your opening and closing tag of the anchor tag, now you write the name of your company. Let's say for instance, let me use the name of my company. Let's use iScript. You can see Ctrl S, save your work, please save your work. Now the next thing you will do, open another tag for button. Then within the button, you give it a class. Don't forget, you always give your tag a class in Bootstrap. So you give it a class. The class is as navbar. Then you give it a type. Type of the button will be button. Then after that, you give it a command. Set data ps tabular. This is a command in Bootstrap for building navbar. Equals to, command should be collapse. Your navbar should be able to collapse, please. And give it another command. Database target. Yes, target. And you give it a command. Navbar collapse. This is a simple tutorial. I just have to follow it step by step. After that, you give it another command. It is area control. This has to do with how you control your navbar. So you name it navbar collapse. Navbar collapse. Give it another command. Area expand. Area expanded. There is no L, please. You give it area expanded. You give it false. I hope you are following me step by step. So you give it another command. With the last command. Another label. And name it toggle navigation. These are commands in Bootstrap. You save this. After saving this, then within your button tag, you open another tag. You open another tag called span. Close this and give it a class. The class of span will be navbar popular icon. Save this. When you're done saving this, go to your browser and see if there's any changes here. Wow, I think there's changes here. Let's try and minimize put this in here. I can see there are some changes here. You are seeing some changes, right? Now, let's do this further. Please, if you are enjoying my tutorial, don't hesitate to click a like button, subscribe to my channel. Now, let's proceed. Now, after that, the next thing you will do, create another div tag. Give it a class. The class will be collapse navbar collapse. Give it an ID. ID will be navbar collapse. Save this, Ctrl S. Now within those div tag, you open another tag. Open another tag and you call it UL. What the work of this what it does is that it lists your item in on other manner. If you don't know the work of UL tag, go back to my video on YouTube, you see we are explaining in details. I give this UL tag a class and the class it as navbar nav. Put the M into auto. M into auto. And put the MB to 2. And put another MB to 0. MD to 0. Save. Within this nav, this UL tag, you open another tag called list tag, this li. Give it a class. We give this as nav item. Nav item. Nav item. So within this list tag, you open another tag, this anchor tag. Give this anchor tag a class also. This class is as nav link. The link should be active. Give it area current. Page. And give it a link. And that's where it anchor has to come with link. Let's put this one for now. Now within the anchor tag, You now write your first item in your navbar, which is home. Save this. Let's go back to our see if anything happened here. Okay, nothing happened yet. Go back to your browser. Save. Please save. I think I've not saved. Okay, I've saved. Let's go back and see where the problem is. Let's check our navbar. I think it's here. There is no E here. You have to be careful when writing your code. If you make any single mistake, your code will not work. You can see now, just because of E, we didn't see this home before. You can see coding is very interesting and very delicate. You have to be very careful. Now, let's say we want to have like 3 items. We want to have like our home page, then our service page, our about page. What you will do is that you just copy this link li tag, paste it here, check very well, paste it here. We just edit this, say it's on a service, it's on a contact, and let's have another item. And let's put about us. About us. You save, go back to your browser, do your refresh. You can see now we now have home, service, contact, and about us. And go back to your code editor. You make sure the first item, which is home, should be link active. All the other ones should not be link active. You have to make sure you didn't make that mistake. You save. Go back here, you refresh. You can see the difference now. This one is active. This other one, what? They are not active unless you switch to the page. Understand? You can see the difference. Good. If you are enjoying my tutorial so far, please don't hesitate to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's move. The next thing we will do is that let's check the mobile page here. Okay. You can see there's something is wrong here. So you have to fix that. Now go back to our code editor. Let's try and find where the problem is, because our distance will collapse. But right now it's not collapsing. So there's a problem somewhere. Try to find the problem. See the problem here. There is no A here. There should be navbar inside the A. You save. Go back here. Do a refresh. Let's check. You can see now have a navbar. Now this seems to collapse. Why is it not collapsing? This is because we have not imported our JavaScript to our page. And if we didn't import our JavaScript, our collapsing cannot work. So how do we do that? You go down to your page. The last code should be your JavaScript code. How do we import it? You just open the tag script, and you search for your file, search for it, JS, Bootstrap, dot bundle, dot min, dot js. Now save. Always save your project, please. Now you refresh. Let's go and check the mobile view. See if anything happened there. Can see now it's not collapsing. It's the work of JavaScript. Without that, your navbar can never work. Can see the interesting part of this? Good. Now let's move. The next thing we want to do is that we want to try and create a search bar in our navbar so that I can search for something in our navbar. But we are trying to create a space for searching. So how do we do that? It's simple. You exit our UL tag, exit it, and create another tag called form. Create it. Within that form, now give it a class. Class the form. Give it a class. Name it nav item. Name it dflex. Sorry. And give it a role. The role should be what? Search. Because we are using it for search. You save this. Now within your opening and closing tag of your form, you open a tag called input. This input tag, give it a class. Give it a class. Class will be form control. The form control. Then after that, you give it a command me2. After that, you give it a type. You have to be careful about your line of code. If you make any mistake, your line of code will not work. The type is search. For search, you use a placeholder to be search also. And you give it area label to be search also. You close this tag. You open another tag. This tag for button. Give it a class. Class will be ptn btn let's use primary. And give the type, you submit. Then within here you write the word search. Sorry, search. Please search. Save your work, please. Save your work. Go back to your browser. Let's use something as a code here. Because we now have a search bar here. Interesting. Let's view it in our normal browser. As now this is search bar. As now I can even cancel it. This is search bar. This is a button. Now we are done with our navigation bar. Is it not interesting? It is interesting. So you have to be careful. You study your line of code very well. You make sure you don't make any mistake. Because if you make a single mistake, your code will not work. It will not work. So you have to be very careful and make sure you don't make any mistake. You have to be extra what? Extra careful and make sure you don't make any mistake. Now, if you are enjoying my tutorial so far, please don't hesitate to click the subscribe button, hit the like button, and drop a comment. If you are lost, drop a comment. I will answer your comment.